In our next installment of the Moses Hacmon deep dive into his most toxic relationship, we have a video on Trisha's channel called Trying New Holiday Chick-fil-A Peppermint Shake. And believe it or not, Moses actually is in this one. We're skipping all the ones where Moses is not in, but he is in this one. So this comes after Starbucks Holiday Drinks 2020 with my boyfriend, which we all remember that was where they discussed baby names. It was the last video. This will be the new one. Now, there was a video prior. I'm going to show you guys. Moses actually was in this video here, which would have been interesting, but he didn't speak, so we didn't include it. But this was after her episode of Frenemies. She got food with Moses. You can't see him here, but you can see him when you click the video. But in this one, this is actually another after a Frenemies episode where she was actually pretty moody that episode. I don't know if you guys remember. This was when they did the cheese fountain, and she kept calling out Moses and saying that Moses didn't like her. I'm going to include that so you guys know what episode it was from. But it was when she was calling out Moses for being with other women and not liking her. She was just like on Moses' call out that day. So this is directly after the two of them alone after that happened. So first I'm going to include that, and then we will check this out. Now this is the cheese episode that her video is from. So keep in mind, guys, the video that we're going to dive into comes exactly after this one, like directly after this one. So listen to what kind of mood she was in when it comes to Moses.
It's like you're in a relationship and you're like, yo, like, just so you know, because sometimes they say, how is it? And you go, well, there's a lot of teeth down there. I think that's good feedback.
He once DM'd a catfish that my stank.
Say that again.
He once DM'd a fake girl that he never met that was a catfish that we found out was catfishing him with fake photos. She was actually a big fat from Chicago and was catfishing him as a skinny supermodel. And he texted her.
So this is Moses she's talking about, you guys. She's really upset with Moses. They had just been talking about actual escapades and what it was like with Moses. And then she randomly brings in how he said this about her and how he was catfished. So she's clearly in a mood, clearly in a bad mental place. Let's keep watching.
Trisha's smelled so bad. I'd never desired with her.
You said that.
Oh, really?
So did you hear what Moses said? Ethan said, you said that? And then Moses said, not in those words. So he said he did say it, just not in those words, but he did. She was right.
Should we bring up the text message?
But wait. No. Because you keep going back? I thought you were over this stuff.
I'm not over it.
You want to go back and look at it?
That's the thing, too. She says she's not over it, and I believe that in this moment because she's bringing it up out of nowhere. But she does end up being over it because they end up going on to have like 3 kids together and getting married. But I always wondered, even with all the episodes we've been reviewing, I've been wondering like why that didn't bother her more. Like, why did it not bother her more to know what he said about her? But apparently in this episode it did. So in the video we're about to dive into, it's going to come directly after this call out.
And that's my reply to that.
So he's like, his reply was, well, her was sick, so I didn't want to go down on her. That was his reply. And you know what? That's why I don't want to him right now. So I was like, I told him.
But wait, this is like old. I thought this was water under the bridge. Yeah, you can't keep going back to this, Trisha. You can't keep going back.
It lives in my head. Like, I talked to my therapist about it, about the blow comment, about him saying my was stinky.
You can't.
Okay, so now I kind of get a little bit more context because they were talking about the O job before. And I guess she's saying, well, I talk about all of it to my therapist, so it's all triggering to me. So I guess him saying that about the way that she does that to him, about the way she gives him that, it made her think about how he didn't like X with her in another capacity. So I guess that's why it's triggering her and why it's bothering her now.
Get over the teeth thing?
That I can get over, but him talking to a catfish and trash about me, like, this is a different catfish, by the way. No, my is so clean.
Well, just, by the way, clean and stink.
I didn't say your was cheesy or anything. I was just
Should
like,
I turn this off? Because I wonder if there's just a really annoying sound.
Well, it's been through the whole video, so it's like continuity, but okay.
I also feel like at this point, you guys, I'm not going to lie, I am Team Ethan when it comes to Ethan versus Trisha, but I do feel like he wasn't being a good friend here, you know, quote unquote friend. He wasn't really her friend by pretty much telling her to get over everything his brother-in-law did to her and just get over it and be with him. because I don't think that was solid advice or caring advice. I think he just liked that he had a popular podcast. He wanted Trisha on his podcast. He liked the idea of Moses and Trisha together at the time because, he wanted Moses to have something, quote unquote good. Trisha was practically like his family at that point. I think Ethan started to like Trisha as a friend. I think he gave her bad advice here. I don't think you should just tell someone to get over something that gross. Like Moses talking trash about her to people, not just about her, but about her body, about her mentally, physically, everything. I don't think that's something that you could just get over.
Continuity. People are like, thank God. Wait, so
Anyway,
you can have a clean but stinky. I've been with girls who
it's not stinky, Moses. Is this? Oh my God!
Why'd you say
so
it?
Clean. Yeah. Why did you say it?
Because I was hurt.
Oh, he was hurt.
So you told a catfish?
But that's kind of sweet. He's like, you hurt my feelings. You hurt my feelings. So I told this random girl in the DMs that I think
This
anyone would see that her
catfish.
vagina stinks.
See, Ethan turning that into like a sweet moment when it's actually a disgusting moment for Moses. This is what I mean by I don't like what Ethan was doing here, and I never did. I'm not even Team Trisha at all because I do think she's like a bad person. But him being like, oh, just get over it. It's okay. It was actually sweet that he said that to you. That's disgusting and manipulative, and I feel like he just had his show in mind, I'm going to be honest. Now, let's dive into the actual video on Trisha's channel and see what her and Moses were like after this episode. Let's see if she continued to call him out for what she called him out for on the episode. So we're going to get a little background
I'll
here.
do something that spins around. I really want to catch one in my mouth. I thought that would have been so sick. I'm so
Here,
mad.
can I throw this
no,
in your mouth?
no.
Open your mouth.
No.
Open your mouth.
No, I'm not a dog.
Oh, you could have caught that.
Wait, do one more. Do one more. Okay, let me get lower.
You want like a curve or a straight shot?
Curve. Oh, no, I gotta aim higher.
Okay, so you can see the little BTS there that Moses filmed for her that she put on her channel, and she promoted Frenemies. So clearly she was okay with Frenemies at this point. She just wasn't okay with Moses. But let's see how she treats him after the episode. Let's see. And we will be doing Frenemies, by the way. That's just a slower process because Frenemies is so much longer. But we will be getting into Frenemies.
Oh man, it looks so scary. I can't even see my feathers. Alright, hey guys, what is up? It is late. It's not that late, it's like 5 o'clock. And we're going through the Chick-fil-A drive-thru. I'm really nauseous and sick because we just filmed an episode of Frenemies, which I should get my face mask on.
Wait, is it really only 5 p.m. and it's that dark? Or maybe it's just the inside of her car, but wow, that looks dark.
We did like a whole mukbang the entire time. It was like an hour and a half long, and we ate really gross cheese. And yeah, like probably shouldn't even be at the drive-thru, but I really wanted to get. I hope they have it. If not, this is gonna be just another Chick-fil-A drive-thru. It's a peppermint holiday shake. Oh gosh. And yeah, if they don't have it, it's gonna be really weird. But yeah, I'll link below Frenemies. It's back. It almost wasn't back. It almost got canceled again today. And if you want to find out why, go watch the episode.
So he's pretty quiet here, but I think it's just because she's introing the video, because I definitely tracked any. I didn't watch the video part because I watch it with you guys, but I did skim a little bit to make sure he spoke, and he does speak, and she does speak to him a lot throughout it. So this must just be the intro.
Do you want something?
Chicken nuggets
Is it?
or just a sandwich?
Both or one or the other?
A sandwich.
Spicy or regular?
Regular.
You should want nuggets?
I like them.
You know, she's being really, really nice considering what we just saw in the clip prior where she was calling him out on the show and saying that she was kind of over him. I wonder if she feels a little bit guilty for outing him, and I wonder if the reason why he's so quiet is because she outed him and now he feels a little bit awkward, or if he's just quiet because he's letting her speak to the camera. I can never tell with him because he's kind of always quiet.
Do you want both or no? Because I'm just going to get the lettuce wrap.
You're not having nuggets?
No, but I'll
just
get you
a
it.
sandwich.
Okay.
It's enough.
I'll get lettuce wrap. I look crazy. Oh, my belly. I ate so much cheese. And nasty cheese. It was not even melted or anything. Thank you. Hi.
Oh wait, you actually can see outside, and it actually is dark. That's so unusual for it to be 5 p.m. in that dark. Just a side note.
It's Trisha.
What can I get for you today?
You guys don't have the peppermint shake, do you?
We do.
Oh, yes. So excited.
Do you want a small or large?
I'll have a large. Do you want to try it or no? You don't like peppermint?
I'll try small.
Okay, can we have a small and a large? Or you want to share it?
Sure.
Okay.
One large peppermint shake and one small peppermint shake.
Just
I don't know why you guys, that would kind of annoy me. Because she's like, do you want something? And she's like, oh no, never mind, you don't like it. And he's like, no, I will, I'll take a small. And then she goes, oh no, we'll just share it. Like, why even ask him then? Maybe she was kind of salty about what happened and still wanted to punish him a little bit. Or I'm just over analyzing that one moment.
this one large. Sorry, we just gonna split it.
Scratch that. It's only going to be one large.
And then do you want something else to drink?
No. Thanks.
Anything else?
And then can we also get a large unsweetened iced tea? And then can I get the grilled Cool Wrap with no cheese?
Okay.
Do you want spicy chicken sandwich?
Any, do you want them to get fries with that?
No, fries with mine.
Okay. Anything else?
The number one.
And then a number one, please.
Moses is so quiet. I know he's always quiet, but damn, he's quiet. Again, I don't know if he's just being respectful because obviously she's ordering and he needs to stay quiet, but she even looked like she gave him the opportunity to talk and make his own order and he just had her talk. I don't know. Maybe he's a little bit withdrawn because of the call out.
Regular or deluxe?
Deluxe.
Deluxe.
The meal?
Meal?
No.
No, thank you.
Okay. Anything else for you guys?
No, that's it.
Okay, so it's going to be a large peppermint shake, a large unsweet tea, and a grilled wrap with no cheese, and a Chick-fil-A deluxe.
Yes.
Okay, cash or card?
Card.
Do you guys want any sauce?
No.
No, thank you.
Okay, your total's going to be $21.77.
Okay.
Yeah, so have a great
Thank
day, guys.
you. You too.
No problem.
I was like scared it's gonna anything greasy or the cheese just kind of.
No, that was bad.
It was just really nasty cheese, and it was sitting out. And I feel like when cheese sits out, it's like not good for you, anyways. And it was really like nauseating. It tasted okay in the moment, but
I don't know why, guys, but the more she talks about the cheese, the more I'm feeling sick about it. Now I feel like I ate the cheese and I'm sick too.
now I'm like, whoa. Oh, oh, I feel it now. It's good. Starbucks. When you make travel mugs, make it so it fits in your car. Why would you have a travel mug? It doesn't fit.
I don't get it.
It doesn't fit.
It's so big.
You know, it's so weird. There's that Israeli baby from 90 Day Fiancé.
He looks like the dad.
But you said he was like Russian, huh?
Okay, so they seem okay. She's nice to him. She's talking to him. It's just weird to see her going at him so hard on frenemies, but then be so nice to him when they're, you know, quote unquote off screen. Because, like, what was the point of coming at him then?
Yeah.
So, Lena the plug finally had her baby.
No way.
Yeah, she had a Saturday. Had to be in the hospital, so she must have gotten induced because they had a whole walk.
So this is just a side comment, but him being like, no way, shows that he had genuine interest in news that Trisha found important. This is so small, but I kind of feel like this is probably like one of the rare moments where Moses showed interest in something that Trisha was interested in. Because Moses seemed genuinely happy about that, or shocked by the baby being born.
Water thing set up, and then I guess it just didn't come. It was like 42 weeks, so they probably just like induced her. But she was already posting. I guess that's all you gotta do when you're waiting to push a baby out is be on social media. Because I'm like, because you always think like, oh, huh?
Boy, girl?
Girl. I don't know if they said the name yet. I didn't see it. But
Congratulations.
See, Moses even asked, like, oh, is it a boy or a girl? Congratulations. Like, that's showing genuine interest. I wonder if he had any type of, I wouldn't say friendship with Lena the plug. Maybe he just knew her by association, but I still think that's like a genuine reaction. So that's pretty nice of him.
this looks so scary because I'm all dark. It's just a white face. I look like the Galileo, 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 let me go. The music video when they all have like their faces showing. That's how I feel right now. What else?
Oh, you look like you're in a photo shoot.
I wonder if they'll talk about the issue on frenemies. I kind of highly doubt it because it kind of seems like she's trying to act like it didn't happen. She's treating him pretty normally and like they're on good terms. So it's strange that she was so upset on frenemies about everything he said, and now when they're just in the car together, she's just like whatever about it.
It's like scary. There's like too much light. Like, excited to try this. Sucks that there's no light, man. I hate dark car videos. It looks just like scary and like low production quality. I don't know. You don't want fries with your meal? Trying to be skinny.
She's even considerate about like, oh, you didn't want fries. Like, look how attentive she's being now. I wonder if there's a tiny bit of guilt in her for calling him out. Because Trisha seems to do this thing where she'll call him out and then feel guilty about it. She shouldn't, by the way. She shouldn't feel guilty for calling him out for the things that he did. She's probably thinking like, oh, he's nice to me now, but is he though? Because it all still feels like a con job to me. I do think the comment about her saying like, oh, you don't want fries, trying to stay skinny. I do think it's like, obviously it's a joke, but I do wonder if it's like a passive aggressive one because she does seem to care a lot about the intake of his food, like how much he eats. She always wants him to eat as much as she does. But that being said, it kind of seemed like she didn't want him to get the nuggets because she wasn't going to get nuggets. So you would think she wouldn't have an issue with that.
Or you just don't like them here?
I just don't have that much appetite. I'm just kind of eating just to eat.
Oh. Can't relate. Always hungry. I think what else? Yesterday, watched Dirty John with my family. Went to eat breakfast out. Oh my god, you literally can't see me. I'm so sorry. This is so like not cute. My stomach really hurts. Maybe I should be eating this.
And what else did you guys have today? You had pickles, jalapeno.
I was going to say that compared to the last video where Moses actually did seem more comfortable and did quite a bit more talking, I was going to say it is unusual that he's so quiet in this one. And what's weird is the last time she did this thing where I just pointed out before, where she recorded after our Frenemies episode, she did keep the camera solely on herself and didn't include him. But in that video, he didn't speak at all. In this video, she's speaking to him and he's engaged with her and they're speaking, but she doesn't have the camera on both of them, which kind of confuses me because I'm wondering why she doesn't. Like, why is the camera only pointed at her if they're both talking when normally throughout her videos, the camera's on both of them? I'm a little bit confused by that, but it does seem like Moses is trying to carry on conversation because he's asking her about like what they ate and stuff.
We have
habanero pepper, cookies, fried cheese with cheese, steak with cheese.
It's like the worst.
Cereal with cheese, banana with cheese.
Well, I'm happy about he and Dan did the banana challenge.
That was really funny. You're like a baby over there.
What do you mean?
The way you're sitting.
She says you look like a baby over there the way you're sitting. But again, you guys, she's only keeping the camera focused solely on herself. Which again, I almost feel like this could just be me overanalyzing it, but it almost feels a little bit passive aggressive. Because why is it only on her if they're both speaking? Unless she kind of planned to only talk herself, but now she feels bad for talking about him, so now she keeps trying to include him in conversation. It just seems odd to keep him off frame.
How do babies don't sit in cars?
Yeah.
You just mean I look cute.
No, you look like a baby sitting in a car.
Notice too, he tries to joke and say, oh, so you're just saying I look cute? And she's like, no, you look like a baby sitting in a car. Like, she's not even saying he's cute. I definitely think that she still holds resentment for what she was saying on the episode, and she still feels a little bit off. That's just my opinion, though.
Oh.
I can't compare you to anything I've ever seen sitting in a car.
Hey.
With the crows on your head.
Well, I'm a crow, duh.
Yeah, but I can't say like you look like a crow sitting in a car because I've never seen one.
I really love that season. We should rewatch season 5.
It's gonna be like you have now because there's one sitting on her head.
Freak when she like goes and beats in the crow.
I want to watch the whole show from the beginning because it's
Yeah.
so long.
I was kind of thinking that too. That show was kind of funny. It like brought laughter.
But especially the first, like, we'll appreciate more because the beginning it was things went by so fast, you know.
Yeah, I feel like when you watch like a show like that before bed, you like sleep better.
Oh no, these two are talking about shows again. That's probably like one of my least favorite things that they do. But I will say, in their defense, they seem to bond over shows really well. And like one thing I will say is that Jason didn't really seem to like repetitively watching things. He kind of was just like a one and done type of guy. Whereas Moses seems to be just as interested in rewatching things as Trisha does. Because Trisha could watch something like 20 times. And I feel like Moses being able to do that with her makes them more compatible in that regard than she was with Jason. Because Jason would watch things with her repeatedly, but he would like be like, oh, I'm kind of over this. And then she would hate that she had to drag him along. Whereas Moses always seems like a willing participant, like along for the ride.
Lately, I've been having like just awful like nightmares in my dreams. I'm like, oh my god, like so intense. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is where I always pull over and there's homeless people everywhere.
You guys, what song is that she's singing? That's gonna bug me now because I know what it is, but it's gonna bug me now.
Hollywood.
I think we should move to Hollywood.
They're not that fast for fast food.
Well, that's because it's Chick-fil-A. They gotta make it fresh. The one that we go to in Koreatown. That one's the best, honestly. We should have just gone there because they're my people. Trisha?
Trisha, right?
Yes. I hope this helps my belly. I hope it like settles it and I'm making it work.
Every time she goes to a drive-thru, because so many drive-thru people know her, I always just assume they're gonna know her and be like, Trisha. I wonder if she always thinks that too or not.
Thank you. Oh, the peppermint shake. Okay. Thanks. We can move it there. Sorry, I got two drinks.
Yeah, it's like tempting.
Are you sure? Okay. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I didn't even know I was going forward, to be honest. Should I move back? Can I move back? Is there anyone behind me? Or are they kind of scooted right on that?
It's okay.
Not bad. I see you. Like, I mean, I have a camera. This isn't a 2007 Honda or anything. Like, I have backup cameras.
So yeah, so far I will say, Moses, again, he's much quieter in this video than probably any other, which is, you know, that's big to say because Moses is always quiet. I think it's just him being respectful though, but I do have to wonder if he's more withdrawn because she just outed him and exposed him on Frenemies, which she had outed and exposed him before, like on her own channel and her own podcast, you know, like that short-lived podcast that didn't get, you know, it didn't take off. But I wonder if it bothered him that he was still being exposed on Frenemies, which had like millions of viewers.
So excited to try this. It just came out today.
Oh. That's why they still have it.
Well, sometimes it's too new. They don't have it. That's why I was like worried. Thank you so much. You too. Fast food people who work at fast food places tell me the most annoying thing is when people look inside at the fast food people. Like when they're just waiting for their food, they're like, it's so annoying when people just like look inside the window. Like if I'm just staring inside at Chick-fil-A.
It's kind of funny too. Fast food employees really think that that's annoying. Because like where else are you supposed to look, I guess?
Employees trying to get my meal ready.
Who said that?
The comments of people who work. Oh, I might fall.
Why do they care about that?
Huh?
Why do they care about that?
I don't know.
That's funny.
Oh shit. It's just. Okay.
feel like Moses and I just had like a similar reaction. We're like, what? Why do they care about that?
Everyone. Wow, we got here on time because
Now there's a
the line
line.
is crazy. Guess
Yeah.
it's dinner time. Here, I'll hold it.
I guess so. I never know where to eat because there's so many homeless people here.
Yeah, there's like tents.
It's like so scary.
Okay,
Like, look, it's like abandoned.
try under a street light because I opened.
Okay, you guys, again, I'm going to point this out because she has said that Ethan Klein made fun of homeless people and was disrespectful when it came to them, but she has a whole history of being really disrespectful when it comes to the homeless. She has filmed them repeatedly. She has mocked them. She has made fun of them. And even now she's like, oh, there's so many homeless people. It's scary. And she frequently behaves this way around the homeless and will frequently swerve her camera to capture them to show her audience. So this is just kind of another one of those cringeworthy moments to me where she's talking about people like they're not people. And honestly, the only reason I'm even saying anything about this is because she went so hard at Ethan Klein for his take on the homeless when she's got an even more stake.
The sunroof.
You open the sunroof?
Yeah. So you might get more light.
I don't even see this. Look at all homeless people. There's so many. I need to go to like a shopping center or something where there's like a lot of light.
That's what I mean where she's like, look at the homeless people, look at the homeless people. There's so many. I'm genuinely surprised, and it's probably just because it's dark. She normally, when she says that, swerves her camera and shows everyone who's watching what the homeless people are doing, what they look like, you know, the poor conditions that they're in. So that's why I don't like when she brings them up, because she kind of just like, it's like making a mockery, and she uses them for views pretty much. And she does seem annoyed that they're even there.
Go back to Hollywood, like up there, the main street.
I think the main street. Right. So this is the Chick-fil-A Peppermint shake that just came out today. Just like the Frenemies episode came out today. So I really wanted to try it. Oh.
So she's promoting the Frenemies episode, which again is interesting because she's speaking so positively and highly of it. Yet the actual episode had a lot of bad moments regarding Moses.
You hear that crunch? It's like a peppermint bark in it. Or it's like chocolate. Oh yeah. Is it chocolate? Is it? That's good. Are you a peppermint person or no?
After.
Oh, you don't want it in your mouth? Yeah, it kind of tastes like mouthwash, I guess. You want any?
After.
I was going to say, didn't he just say after the meal? Because she said, do you want some? And he said after. And then she said, oh yeah, you don't want it in your mouth when you're eating that. And then she goes, you don't want any? And he's like, after. Like, he literally just said it. I just feel like she's trying to be like, overly nice because of how the episode went.
Yeah. It's good. I think it's good like a dessert. Like if you're not eating food with it. Because now my broth tastes like toothpaste. So podcast was crazy. It started off as a mukbang. Got sick. I got grilled chicken wrap. Not a lettuce wrap, but a grilled chicken wrap. No cheese.
Okay, now she's talking about the episode, so let's see if she brings up what she said about Moses on the episode. Because they haven't spoken about it so far this entire video, and I'm really curious about his thoughts about being called out like that.
I think Ethan was right when he was saying, like, if you overdose on something, like, you don't want it. And, like, we had so much nasty cheese that I, like, actually don't crave cheese at all. Oh, it, like, makes me nauseous to think about it. So I was just like, no cheese on mine. How's yours? If you want to hear a story time about how me and Moses almost broke up, that's awesome.
Okay, so 2 things here. One, again, she's being really nice. Like, how's yours? Like, this is probably the most attentive we've seen Trisha since before these two started dating. She used to be up his butt like this all the time and just be like, so like, are you okay? What are you doing? Like, what more can I know about you? And then once they started dating, she kind of stopped. She didn't care anymore. She didn't care what he had to say. And now she's back on the attentive grind. And I feel like it's because of what she said on the episode. But let's see. She just said, if you want to hear about how Moses and I almost broke up, let's see if she dives into it.
So on the podcast, what else did we talk about? We talked about Oh, this kind of smells weird. Maybe I'm just sensitive to smell, right? It smells more
Smells like
potent.
garlicky or something.
Oh, I ate garlic too. Remember I ate the whole raw garlic on the podcast? Did I smell like garlic?
I didn't want to say anything.
I smell like garlic now?
Before.
But now? Like in the...
Okay, so she didn't even really dive into what she said about Moses and the breakup. She just kind of glossed over it and skimmed over it, which is kind of disappointing because I really wanted to see his reaction to that and maybe hear them talk about it. But obviously, like, we're just watching what they're putting out. Like, I can't be like, oh, talk about this. But look how offended she gets. She's like, did I smell like garlic? And he's like, well, I didn't want to say anything, but yeah, you do. And then she gets so offended. But like, she's the one who asked the question. She's the one who said, did I? And then he's just honest. And then she gets like shocked and offended by it.
In the car?
No, now I smell that.
Okay.
So I don't know.
I don't think I smell like garlic, but...
She's like, I don't think I smell like garlic. But then why did you ask him just to get confirmation that you did if you're going to argue it anyway? Also, in general, I feel like the person beside you would be able to tell you what you smell like better than yourself because you're not going to know what you smell like. Like, you're going to be like biased in your perception of scent. Whereas the person beside you, especially someone like Moses who claims he has like the deepest sense of smelling, would be able to tell if she smelled like garlic or not.
I do think I did. I thought it'd be worse.
Oh, he brought up the Jew crazy.
TikTok drama. What else are we talking about? Moses is trying to get me pregnant. Was that a joke?
No.
Really?
I find this so strange, you guys, that they jump from her saying, I don't want to have sex with him anymore because he made a couple of comments about me. One to someone behind my back where he said he didn't desire to sleep with me because I smell. And then said, he said I gave terrible brains. And then to go from that to be like, Moses said he wanted to get me pregnant. Was that true? Like, I don't understand how you can go from calling him out and saying you don't want to sleep with him anymore because you know that he's so disgusted by you and he makes too many comments about you to being like, he's trying to get me pregnant. It doesn't make sense. And I'm so confused how she just keeps letting go what she claims that she's not over. Like, imagine saying, I'm not over this. I know this is how he truly feels about me. And then like an hour later being like, oh, so you want to get me pregnant? What, the same guy that was talking about you behind your back and saying he didn't want to sleep with you?
How is it a joke if we're actually doing it?
But there's a difference between trying and just like taking your chances. You know? Some people are like, oh, well, if it happens, it happens. But that's not really trying. That's just more being careless.
Well, I've never tried before.
You never tried before? You've never been careless before?
Both. I always pull out, and I never try.
I wonder if he was actually trying to impregnate her at this time, though, because at this point, remember, they end up getting pregnant shortly after their honeymoon, maybe even before, but I think it was shortly after. Which again, that lends credit to Ethan claiming that she lied about her infertility because she literally had each and every baby exactly when she planned them, like no struggle at all. But it's interesting that Moses is like, well, I never tried before, I never whatever, because remember in the beginning, Trisha said that Moses thought she was lying about her infertility and refused to raw it with her because he thought she was lying.
You always. There's never been one slip up.
Never. Never.
I would not believe that.
I would have the child if it happened.
That's not true. Not every inside has a child that comes out of it.
Oh, you mean sleep? You mean like... It's like a man getting somebody pregnant.
No, not inside somebody.
I don't know why she's asking this question, you guys, because it's going to trigger her. She doesn't really want to know the answer to this, but she's demanding to know. And she's calling him a liar when he's saying, no, blah, blah, blah. But watch, the moment he says yes, if he says yes, she's going to get mad.
You're lying.
No.
I know you are.
No.
Every guy's had like a slip up or an oops or a drunk or something.
But that's the thing, I don't get drunk. Like, that's true. That's exactly how it happens. People get drunk and they have babies.
Or they just want to do it because they're like, oh, whatever, it feels
That's
good.
not me. That's what I'm saying.
My taste buds, I think I f***ed up from that. Like, honestly, this kind of tastes like bologna.
Yeah, it's weird.
But I love the chicken.
I mean, let's be real. Moses probably is lying to her because he lies to her about everything and he has lied to her about everything. But I don't think it matters because I don't think that if he even told the truth, she would want to hear the truth. She asks him questions all the time that she doesn't want to know the answer to. It's kind of just like the garlic thing where she's like, do I smell like garlic? And he's like, yes. And then she argued it. She never wants to hear the actual truth. She just wants to ask these questions. It's almost like she asks him so that he'll lie to her. But then if he does lie to her, she re-questions it a billion times. I don't really understand her line of questioning because sometimes it seems like she asks things just to get triggered.
Like, usually I love this.
It smells okay though. Just want to make sure it's good. Because if your taste buds are so mixed up.
Yeah.
Well, also
I'm
the
only gonna eat
peppermint.
one. Oh.
That's why I can't mix it.
I think that's what happened that night we had the sushi. I like brushed my teeth and then I had the sushi and I was like, and now I can't eat sushi anymore. What?
I'm just looking at the frame.
How would you see that?
Yeah, I would say these two are definitely getting along. Which is strange considering how hard she went at him on the episode. But I think Moses is trying to not rock the boat. And I think Trisha's probably trying to make up for adding him. That's just the sense that I'm getting here. Because like I said before, I do know that when she would out him sometimes, she would feel bad after. I don't know why though. She didn't have to feel bad. She shouldn't have felt bad. There's no reason you should feel bad when you call someone out. She would do that. I remember one time she called him out and then she was like, I'm just kidding. Here's his YouTube channel. Like, she always felt the need to make it up to him.
What?
It looks better that way, right? Because the other one was just like my scary face.
I like it either way. But yeah, I wish they could see, maybe lean into the light with the crows. Just so they see the head of the crows. Yeah, exactly.
That's scary
It's
too.
so cool.
Trying to get like that cute thumbnail. Nothing's cute with this. We're in a parking lot in Hollywood, which is kind of sketchy. It's like a cigar shop.
I mean, there's an old lady next to us. If she's safe, we're safe.
Okay, we're at Pink Rolls.
I think Moses' perception of reality is funny because Trisha always does this thing where, like, wherever they go, she's like, oh my God, this is so scary. Someone can come and get us. This is so scary. Meanwhile, Moses is like, there's literally an old lady right next to us alone. If she's fine, I'm sure we'll be fine.
You'll scare anyone right now.
So mean!
Isn't that the thing? A scarecrow?
But she's been saying that the whole time. She's the one saying, I'm so scary. I'm scaring everyone. I'm so scary. And then the moment he, like, tags along and, like, latches onto her joke, she's like, oh my God, you're so mean. Like, that was the joke she was making. He was just trying to, like, jump in on it.
I was
A
building
scarecrow
up.
is different than a crow. A scarecrow scares away crows because it's like a person in the field.
Oh. I was building up to that joke of being a
Oh
scarecrow.
God. Alright, this tastes like bologna. I think my taste buds are messed up from the peppermint or from eating food. It's fine. I wasn't that hungry. I was kind of nauseous. I just wanted to taste the peppermint shake. That was my goal. I achieved it.
Maybe later. Will be.
No, we can eat this later. When do I ever eat something like leftover?
No, but that starts cold to begin with. It's not even.
You know what it is?
This is so random, but I'm only saying this because Callie said it in a couple of videos prior. But Callie said that Trisha loves leftovers. So I find it funny that Trisha's like, hey, when do I ever eat leftovers? Because Callie said it was like her favorite thing.
Is no, because you know, once I have like a bad, it's like the sushi. Once I taste something bad, it's just like that's all I think about now when I eat these. So, damn, that's happening with a lot of food with me lately. I'm just like, oh, never again.
Maybe you're pregnant.
No, my ovulation day is Saturday. This upcoming Saturday. We got chicken wings last night. Your chicken wings, and I started crying. My mom and sister are like, "Well, hide them." I'm like, but these are his chicken wings. Like he likes chicken wings.
Wait, why would she start crying? I need to go back because that didn't make sense to me. Let me know if you guys got that the first time she said it. Let's see. Was it back here?
My mom and sister are like, "Well, hide them." I'm like, but these are his chicken. We got chicken wings last night. Your chicken wings, and I started crying. My mom and sister are like,
Why would she start crying because he got chicken wings? Unless were they not together and then they got the kind of chicken wings he likes and she started crying because she missed him? I don't understand.
"Well, hide them." I'm like, but these are his chicken wings. Like he likes chicken wings.
Yeah, it sounds like Moses wasn't there. They got the kind of chicken wings he likes and then she started crying because she missed him. So were they broken up for a night or something?
It's very sad. Because they love those chicken wings too. That's like our new favorite thing. So we got 18. They were so... I like want another one. There's a TikTok Jack Black does about chicken wings.
I do remember, I don't know if it was this time, maybe that is why they had an issue. I remember she said one time, I have to like look into it, that they broke up during a Frenemies episode, but then he still went with her to the Frenemies episode because she asked him if he would go because she said it would be awkward if he didn't. I wonder if this is when. But then that wouldn't make sense because she just said, oh, you said you were trying to get me pregnant, are you? So are they together or are they not together? It kind of sounds like they broke up the night before because she said she cried over chicken wings. And then it would explain why she went at him so hard in this episode. Like in the episode where she wore this and they did the cheese fountain. Okay, you guys, I looked it up and apparently it was also said in that same episode that they did get into a fight. So it was where they were off watch.
It was really bad this weekend and I feel really bad about it.
Why? What
I'm
happened?
Depressed.
What'd you do?
I don't know. I got in a big fight. A one-sided fight.
With Moses?
Yeah.
Well, he seems okay. Are you okay?
We haven't talked about it because I didn't want to cry.
Yeah. Really?
But I didn't want to come here alone because I'm like, they're going to know something's wrong, so come with me.
Oh.
So yeah, it looks like it was, they broke up at that point. They got in a fight. She said it was a one-sided fight, so I wonder if she called him out. That's the thing. I do believe that Trisha does one-side fight her partners, but when it comes to outing Moses for what he did, I don't think that's a one-side fight. I think if things like that are bothering her, she's allowed to be like, hey, that thing that you said about me or really did bother me. The thing is, she, like Ethan said, you can't pretend you're over something but then keep bringing it back up. I do agree with that. Like, if you're going to forgive someone, you kind of have to keep going. You can't just bring it up every time or you didn't really forgive them and you're not really moving on. But she does have a right to be like, I didn't like what you did. That bothered me. But then just break up with him. You shouldn't be with him. I don't know why she forced herself to be with him. Well, I do because she wanted to be with Ethan Klein's brother-in-law. But yeah, it looks like these two were done. They came onto the podcast. They still were done. And then now this after ride car, they're still done. So let's see how it continues. I think what happens is it sounds like she broke up with him because that thing about what he said about her was bothering her. But then she realized she missed him, so she was sad. I think what happens is she wants him to like her as much as she likes him, even though she doesn't really like him. And she can fake it, but then I feel like at moments she realizes that he doesn't actually like her. And then she has I don't know if I should say courage, but she has courage to break up with him. But then she realizes she doesn't want to be alone and she would just rather be with him, which is that's not a fairy tale, you guys. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why people gas these two up like they're the perfect couple. It's just so like dysfunctional and toxic.
He's like, chicken wing, hot dog and bologna. I guess that's pretty much it. If you want to see, we did an 1.5 hour long podcast. It may be edited down. I'm not really sure. I thought it was good. I literally thought that said Moses behind you, but it says Mosaic. Shout out Jew Crazy for gatekeeping Judaism.
They should have just named their kid Mosaic. It would have been better than Aquaman. Also, you guys, who is Jew Crazy? She says they're gatekeeping Judaism, but isn't that what she does? And also, didn't she like try to just like a bull through a freaking China shop, just like ram through Judaism and try to claim it as her own? She's the one who started telling Jewish people that they weren't Jewish because they didn't qualify. Like, she told Ethan's employee Dan that he wasn't Jewish enough. She told Jason that he wasn't Jewish enough. I think she even told Ethan once he wasn't Jewish enough. She has told everybody that they're not Jewish enough. And then the irony is that she would be like, oh, you're not Jewish enough if your mother isn't Jewish. But then when she had her daughter, she was like, people are saying my daughter isn't Jewish enough because of her mother. And she is Jewish. I don't know who these people are. But like, that's literally what she did. So they probably were like mocking her for the fact that she used to say that and then claimed her own kid was like completely fine, even though everyone's fine. Jason was Jewish, Ethan was Jewish, is Jewish. They're all Jewish. She doesn't get a gatekeep.
There's 5 books of Moseses, though.
He was busy.
And you know what? I got him right here. I got the real Moses in my car, so. Wait, what did they come for you for? Ethan said something like they came for you?
For dating somebody that's not Jewish. But
What they say? So what happens? That's what I was trying to figure out. Like, what happens if you marry a non-Jew? You don't go to hell because there's no hell. according to Jews.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the whole point is that only a cult will tell you who to love.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, only a cult.
But he doesn't even love her, though. I understand what he's saying. He's not really saying, like, he loves her. He's just saying only a cult will tell you who you can and can't be with. But him using love when he doesn't even love her and she knows it is just gross to me.
Oh, so what do they think of non-Jews? They think we're, like, trash? We're not as good as them?
I mean, Jews, like, it says basically that you're the chosen one. So we're like the chosen one by God. I'm like, that's cult stuff. To tell somebody, oh, you're the chosen one, you're special. I'm like, no, nobody's special and nobody's chosen one. Everyone is equal. So that's
I don't believe that he believes that. I genuinely don't believe that Moses believes that. I believe Moses thinks he's special. And I think Moses believes that he's above everyone. I'm not talking about him being Jewish or anything like that. I'm talking because he didn't even identify as Jewish, you guys. He said he didn't identify as Jewish. I think Moses himself believes he's better than everybody in the world, like everyone in the world, every single person, because he's very narcissistic. And he has said before, he talks highly of himself. He always like makes comparisons to himself, and he'll be like, I'm comparing you to me. You should take that as a compliment.
an awful start. And then they tell you can't fall in love with somebody or you can't marry somebody. I'm like, but they don't say why.
Right.
They keep quoting, because the book says so. I'm like, but the book also said a lot of other things that were awful thousands of years ago.
He didn't catch that I was dressing up for Christmas, did he? That I was going to be the girl from The Grinch and maybe Cindy Lou Who with the little who knows.
So this is another scenario where she asks Moses a question and then he starts to answer it, and then when she responds, she doesn't respond to anything he just said. She completely just changes the topic of conversation. I always find this to be so rude because he'll sit there and he'll have a whole thing to say about a certain topic, and then she's just like, oh, so by the way, he didn't really catch that I was gonna be in a costume, huh? It's just so rude and like dismissive.
He doesn't pay attention to me at all.
Typical man.
Kind of like how she doesn't pay attention to Moses, though. But she is right. Ethan didn't really pay attention to Trisha. There were a lot of times that Trisha spoke and Ethan like just didn't register what she said. But the same could be said for the way that Trisha treats Moses. Like, Moses speaks a lot and Trisha doesn't register like half the things that he says.
Ew. No one pays attention to me.
Yeah, right. I savor every word you say.
I just want to be...
See, she doesn't even pay attention to him. She said no one pays attention to me, and then Moses said, I say it not true. I savor every word you say, and then she just starts like singing. She doesn't care about what he says. She's not even listening to him. But she wants to be like, no one pays attention to me just because she didn't get the attention that she wanted from Ethan. So when she says everyone doesn't, she means Ethan because Ethan is everyone to her. That's the attention that she wants. She doesn't want Moses' attention.
Appreciate... There's somebody in the... did he see himself on camera? That's why I kind of have it positioned over there in case someone comes up to me. We got it on footage, so they're like, ooh, Alright. Which is kind of good, though.
Again, her acting like everyone just wants to, like, jump at her every chance they get and, like, target her is, like, just, I don't even know what that is. Paranoia to the highest degree.
It's better as a dessert. I should have waited. Damn, I should have waited till after. Because it's really good as a dessert.
That's why I'm going to try it now and then I'm done.
Yeah, for no longer stands. Wow. That's really good.
Yeah,
Like,
there's both peppermint and chocolate chips in it.
I think that was a little bit of a passive-aggressive joke, but obviously it was just a joke. But I still don't get why she asked him if he wanted some, and then he said, yeah, get me a small one, and then she's like, no, you just share with me. Like, that would be so annoying, because if he wanted to share with her, he would have just said, no, I'll just have some of yours. He clearly, like, wanted his own.
like, I would rather have, like, a vanilla shake, but it's good for the holidays. It's festive.
Mainly if you like peppermint. I mean, it does feel like I'm having a toothpaste shake.
I love a toothpaste shake. Alright.
It's weird, though, because she made that same comment. She said it tastes like toothpaste to her, but then when he says it, she pulls a face and acts like it's not valid. But she made that same joke. This is kind of like what I said when he made the joke that she was scary, but she had already made it. I don't understand how she'll make a joke and then he'll latch onto it to try to, like, join in on and try to, like, bond with her, but then she, like, rejects him for it every time.
You know what? I didn't do a TikTok. I should have done first taste on TikTok. Damn it. Alright, I'll do it now.
They wouldn't know.
How are they gonna know?
They're gonna know.
No one's gonna know. Alright. Follow me on TikTok, just like Fishy88. Go watch Frenemies, please. We were gone for a week, and I hope people still care. So, check it out.
Also, you guys, I want to say, I wonder if the reason that she couldn't stay away from Moses, because she did end up saying this on that same Frenemies episode. She said, if me and Moses broke up, would you and I still do the podcast? And Ethan was like, yeah, we would. Like, we would still do it. And she's just like, really? I think a part of her, the reason why she didn't want to just fall in like on Moses is because she thought that she would lose Ethan too if she did. I think that was a big reason of why she kept Moses around. Because she thought that if she got rid of Moses, she would no longer have access to Ethan, who was, again, you guys, the main goal here. Her main goal was always Ethan. That's why she went for Moses in the first place, admittedly by her own words. She said she went for Moses specifically because he was Ethan's brother-in-law, and she thought it would be funny to get with him to bother Ethan.
And we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.
But obviously they end up together because, like I said, they have 3 kids together now. She doesn't even talk to Ethan anymore. She completely, well, Ethan dropped her, but, she doesn't even try anymore. But yeah, I do wonder if a huge part of why she stayed with Moses was to keep that Ethan connection. It seems like she was very unhappy in the relationship, though, knowing what he truly felt about her. And I don't blame her. And I don't think that she should have been, like, rushed to get over it, or, like, I don't think she should have been told it wasn't that big of a deal. I think it's a very big deal if you catch your partner who you've been intimate with saying really foul things about you intimately. I think that's gross. And that's why I don't believe that Moses likes her in any capacity. And I don't think Moses, he was never apologetic for it or remorseful. He always just denied it, or when he did admit to it, he said, well, I only said it because you hurt my feelings. Like, what? That doesn't even make any sense. But yeah, these two are not the fairy tale ending that people like to believe they are. But you're going to see that more as we go along. So stay tuned, because there are plenty more hiccups to come on this train wreck of a ride.